I want to talk so now something will be say it concern that woman way they Italy. Yes, because I personally came here to address some issue. I believe you guys watched the video my wife did concerning her, tummy talk surgery she said she wants to do. And she did that video, she uploaded it on YouTube. Guys, what happened is, see, this thing when I want to talk so, I understand, say yes, I have some new followers who don't really know what went wrong or what happened at the past. A lot really happened. Many of you know and some of you don't know. And I believe this time, I need to break this whole thing down because it's so annoying to see some people have this mind sink am for their head, believe say my wife, she's older than me. Bro, you know what? I got to clear these parts because it's annoying and it's irritating to see how people, wrong with this narrative. I know saying that woman way they Italy, that woman way they Italy will not like good thing. Now bring that narrative come outside. Let me just break it down. Let me tell you guys how this whole narrative, how it started. First, we were not on media before. You guys know. We were once in Italy. We were living in Italy. And when I got to know my wife, it was 2009, which is 2009. What happened? I brought my wife to her, my girlfriend at that time, This woman came out. Oh, she don't like her. That was a false statement. She don't like her. Then I said, this is my girlfriend. You cannot choose for me. This is who I like and the person I want to be with. Long story short, because I don't want to say everything that happened. After everything, then she came up with what I hate because I told her, like she knows. My policy is I will not get married to someone that is older than me. That's one. And I will not get married to a woman who have child or kids before. I'm sorry for you guys. Not that I hate you guys. It's just my policy, She know I hate those two things. Then she now come up with those things. First, she came up with, we were not on media at that time. She came up with my wife. My wife, she had a child in Nigeria. That was the first thing she came up with because I said I will not get married to a woman who have kids. So she came up with that one. Oh, she have child in Nigeria, blah, blah, blah. A lot happened. Then we were not on media at that time. We are talking about 2009. We were not on media at that time. So she came out, she ran with that. Oh, then I did my research. My elder sister was still in Africa at that time. She was still in Nigeria. So my elder sister got to do this research for me. And she find that my wife today, at that time, when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, she don't have any kids at home. My wife, at that time, she don't have any kids at home. You see this wicked woman who live in Italy. This wicked woman who don't like my girlfriend at that time. She came up with the narrative that my girlfriend at that time have child at home. So when we find out that she don't have child at home, then she came out, oh, it was someone that told me that she have child at home, blah, 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 blah. And they told me that the child confessed, the child have ran to the forest. Till this minute, someone who ran to the forest, as to speak, that child have not come out from the forest. Till today, that's how wicked someone is. When you want to tarnish someone's image, you don't just look at the, you just do whatever you want to do to tarnish that person's image. That's what she did to my wife when we were boyfriend and girlfriend at that time. After that, then she came out with this narrative of my girlfriend at that time. She's older than me. Bro, I was like, what do you want, madam? What's the problem? No, she's older than you. You cannot get married to a woman who is older than you. Blah. She came up with this narrative. Then we were not on social media, bro. So a lot happened. She tried to use that to, destroy the relationship at that time. I'm talking about this woman in Italy. Bologna, to be precise. She came out, she did all just to see me, leave her for me to marry who she like. Then I did my research just the way I did at the first one. So I started my research again. I did my research. I dig, you know, I called family. I did everything. Then the family in Nigeria, they now told me no. Their daughter, look at her age. This is when they gave birth to her. Bro, you know what? The family got to send me a card. Is it ID card or... I'll show you. This is the ID card that you guys are seeing here. So in that ID card, they gave birth to her 1985. I was born 1983. Then tell me, how is she now older than me? No. You see the hatred there. You see how she hates my girlfriend at that time. After all, then we started having kids. Even to the extent, it's my own children. To the extent, this woman hates my own children. Guys, the reason why I'm saying doing this video, I will read what somebody wrote in that video my wife posted on YouTube. You know, my wife said she wants to do tummy tuck surgery, and somebody went there and wrote something. I will read for you guys. So I need to let you guys understand where this whole things is coming from, where this whole story started from, how it all started. This woman took my children to Nigeria, called them names, said my kids are witch. That's to tell you how this woman hates my wife. That's to tell you how she hates my wife. Those things I'm telling you now happen outside social media. Then we were not on social media. Those things happen outside social media. Then when we came to Germany, my wife now started doing media 2016. Then she starts to send people to use fake accounts to be bullying my wife, calling my wife name, doing all manner of things to my wife. Even on this media, when someone was insulting my wife on this media, even me, no, I didn't know about it. It was later, after the all saga, my wife told me that at that time she even went there and be commenting, praising that person that is insulting my wife, insulting my own child. At that time, I was like, really? My wife did not tell me all these things. My elder sister did not tell me all these things. I never knew about it. If I have known, you see that 2019 she came to my house, I will not allow her to enter my house. For real. For real. If I have known, she wouldn't have come to my house. But I never knew all these things. On social media, she was bullying my wife. So after all said and done, 2019, all happened, saga, then she now came out. When she came to our house 2019, then she told my wife now bring her to the limelight. It was my wife that brought her to social media. If not my wife, that was the mistake my wife did by bringing her out on social media. She always wants my wife to bring her out on this social media, and we never knew her motive why she wants to come out on social media. And we'll find that it was to drag my wife down on social media. That's why she was looking for a way to come out on this social media. So when she came out, the first narrative that she put on air that people need to run with is the same 2009 narrative that she used to bully my wife. She's older than me. She have a child in Nigeria. That's the two narrative that she brought to this media. Bro, I said a lot of things happen, but just let me show you guys where this whole thing started from. After she tried all manner of juju, those juju failed her. Then she thought this media will work for her. Then she came out on media. After my wife brought her out, open channel for her, YouTube, Facebook. Then she said she want to use this same channel This same platform that my wife opened for her, she want to use this same platform to bring my wife enemy down on this platform. Bro, such thing can never happen. So that's what happened. So she got to put this narrative out there that my wife is older than me, that my wife have one child in Nigeria, and she knows. This woman that I'm telling you guys that live in Italy, this wicked woman, she knows everything she said are all lies, and she never came out to debunk it. And when they are bullying my wife with those things, she will be happy, celebrating. Yes, what she put out there, they are using it to beat her. And when you know, even my younger sister that I'm older than, that one just complete 40 years, is even older than my wife. My younger sister senior my wife. Yes, but this woman, let me show you guys what someone wrote. After the video my wife posted, then somebody came there and wrote this. I don't want to call her full name. She's a YouTuber. Eze. Let me just call the last name. Eze. Eze said, remember Stella Ambassador RIP in Europe? Through the same tummy talk, it is not really easy to marry a younger man. Underline that word. It is not really easy to marry a younger man. So that is the narrative. That is the narrative many of them ran with. After this wicked woman came out to blow it out that my wife is older than me, then some of them still have this mindset till tomorrow that my wife is older than me. Like how? No, like how? I was born 1983 and my wife was born 1985. And you guys saw it on this same media. She came to this media. Oh, he's a small boy. Don't just look. Like, she tried to bring me down, to belittle me for those people who is not even up to my standard. For real. For those people who is not even up to my standard. Guys, I didn't finish the write-up. I just ended there. So you're going to finish everything yourself. You know, I just want you guys to pick that part. The reason why she's belittling me on social media, for her to claim little age on this media, because she's heading to her 60s now. Yes, she's heading to her 60s now. So she wants to, you know, act as if she's still a youngie. Okay, if you are a youngie, it's okay for you, madam. It's not our business. It is your own business. Everybody pray to, you know, grow old. But she came out to deny, oh, you guys should stop calling me old woman. I'm not old. You don't call me 60 years, is not old. From 70, 80, 90, 100 years, that's when you know, call someone old woman. I was like, really? But when you came out on this media to call my wife old woman, that make people to be running with it today, you see them doing comparison. My wife is ugly. The wicked woman is beautiful more than my wife, bro. How you say? But me, I know I got married to the most beautiful woman on earth. For sure. So I don't give a F of what you guys think or how you guys put it. So you doing your comparison with who you know is not my fucking business, bro. So that is what happened, guys. You understand? So let me bring these things out for you guys to understand. See, let me tell you guys something. I hope I make you guys understand this whole story. See, when someone don't like you, let me tell you guys something. When someone don't like you, that person will go extra mile to make sure it destroyed you. When someone don't like you, that is what that wicked woman did. She know that my wife have a lot of love, not on Facebook, on YouTube. Bro, do you know what this woman did on YouTube? She wanted to shut her down on YouTube. You know, one thing about Nigeria is when they hear mother-in-law just cry, oh, you're beating your mother. These are things my wife never. See, I will swear with my life, my wife never one day. You see how people insult their mother-in-laws on this social media. Bro, my wife, if my wife don't try and see, she never one day, even all this cut away the apple safe. One day, my wife no triumph. She not that she is scared, but you see that respect. She hold this woman high esteem. But what? Just because she have that jealousy inside of her that is hitting her. She says she want to see my wife enemy go down. And she came out with this narrative. My wife, she's doing blogging. She's saying this, she's saying that. But today, what are you guys seeing on this media today? No. What are you seeing on this media today? What she condemned my wife for is what she's doing. That same blogging she condemned my wife for is what she's doing. Whenever my wife do something, she want to do that thing. Okay, just look around now. Holiday. Okay. See, everybody have the right to do whatever he or she wants to do. But stop lying. After all these things she did, she never came out on media to debunk or deny everything she said. Then she called me private to settle. She want to settle, but my wife, she's not going to be in the picture. She's a stranger. She needs to go away from inside. But she wants to settle with me alone. My kids know, my wife know, but just me alone. Who does that? Bro, you see in this life, anyway, I thank God for this life though. But you see in this life, the chapter between the both of us has ended. So that is why whenever people come out to say your wife is older than you, you small boy, see, it is not your fault. I understand. It is the narrative out there. Someone who puts that narrative out there fail to retrieve everything she said. Instead, she prefers seeing people using it to bully us. Trust me, guys. You have to know one thing. Those things is not getting to us. No, affecting us. I just try to, explain it for you guys to understand that my wife, next year by the special grace of God, and her 40 years birthday is going to be massive. By the special grace of God, next year, her 40 years birthday is going to be massive. For real, bro. I'm going to make it up to her. Because different narrative, she's 50, she's 60. Then we decide to put it, okay, she's 90. Just take it like that. She's 90. I said, somebody called my elder sister. Told my elder sister that I'm 28 years or 30 years old. Like, my elder sister shocked. Do you know why? He said he heard it from that wicked woman in Bologna. Yes, I will call that wicked woman because I don't have any regard for her anymore, for real, bro. Believe me. All mother-in-law are not the same. We have responsible mother out there. But what I have on this media is irresponsible. If you have responsible mother, please make sure you do your best for her. Mother are supreme. Yes, don't get me wrong, bro. Not all. Not all. So when you have a responsible mother who have shame, who gather their children, not the one who destroy their children, who make their children to be enemies today. Do you know that three of us, like me and my elder sister, we are the only one who is playing. You see my younger sister, she make my younger sister our enemy. She couldn't gather house together. When we were living in Africa with our grandmother, the three of us, bro, don't just try it. We are perfect. But when we came to this Europe, this woman will say it here, we come, this one will talk here, we call, see, she tried to, but she did it at the first time, she succeeded, but it get to a time, me and my elder sister came to conclusion. We said no, are we fighting ourselves? When we were in Nigeria, we never did all these things. Why in Europe? So we got to understand ourselves. Then we now know that, oh, it is this woman who is doing all these things that is making us to have problem between ourselves. She tried to, she tried to separate me and my elder sister. She couldn't. She will call me, she will come and lie to me what my elder sister did not say. see, I would just pick up phone and be raining insult on my elder sister. That is what this woman was doing. My younger sister today, we are not playing. She cursed it. Do you know how my younger sister and how our quarrel started? She cursed it. She called my head. She called me, told me that, oh, my younger sister, her husband was insulting her, blah, 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 blah. She said a lot of things. Then I didn't even call my younger sister. She was talking to me on phone. Then I talked to her. Why is my younger sister husband insulting you? How dare him insult you? Then I talked to my younger sister husband. On her phone, I was talking to her. Do you know what she did? What I told her, she took what I told her to my younger sister and narrated everything I told her to my younger sister. Then that one took phone. She called me. She haven't called me before. For some days, we didn't talk. So when she called me, that was, isn't it that same year, 2019, if I'm not mistaken. She called me. Then we spoke. The next thing I heard from my younger sister was insults. Insults. My younger sister, I don't even know my wife, started raining insults on my wife because she said I insulted her husband. Her mother told her. And it was this woman that called me, told me what my younger sister husband did to her. That my younger sister husband was insulting her. And I was angry. Then, I didn't even call my younger sister to talk to her. I talked to her. Then she took everything. I went and told my younger sister. Then that one picked up her phone and started insulting me. I have the record till today. I did raise one insult on my younger sister. That girl insulted me from head to toe. From head to toe. That's what caused me and my younger sister today. Our enmity. Till today. Tell me, a mother who wants her children to succeed, stand for them, pray for them. But this wicked woman want to see the downfall of her children. But believe me, such thing can never happen. So we got God in our side. So that's why she sold us saga, sell us to different people. But we are still excelling. So you that wrote this comment, Eze, what you don't know, don't say it. I will not see. I'm not angry with you. It's what you heard that make you to write these comments. But I just want to let you guys know, my wife is no older than me. Even my own younger sister is older than my wife. So by the special grace of God, next year I'll be plucking 42 years, bro. Guys, I will end this video. So I just want you guys to know that for those of you that say, oh, mama na mama, yes, for you, mama na mama, not generalize that to everybody. Not be all mama be mama. We have some mother who don't want the betterment of their children. Yes, we have it. Why? See, I was supposed to show you guys one video, but I don't have it here with me. Just look at a woman and her daughter when they were eating. See what that woman said. The daughter shed tears. That's what my wife wanted to do with her. To create a lovely and unique platform for every one of us. But she came with this hatred, jealousy spirit. Even to this minute, that's the same jealousy spirit she's still using. My wife will do this, she wants to do it.